representing Florida representing the Dominican Republic by way of Florida, my guy. Black Adam on the screen versus Hellboy. Let's get into it, game one.
You fight 6 guards, not 1 man. 600.
That's a pretty impressive physique. What do you think?
That's a big man
All
right
right,
there.
let's focus on the game.
That's Anand Unrama starting things off with the gunshot and coming in with the leaps of faith. But SylverRye getting checked with the forward one. No commitment by Gross, though. Not going to get huge damage to start things off.
Yeah, immediate punish there, waking up with that meter that he gained for the first hit. Is SylverRye leaping around the screen. Hellboy, some of the best momentum in the game in terms of movement and strategy. Gross trying to play defensively using Black Adam.
And utilizing those very big normals that Hellboy has as well with the forward 2. He's going to outspace the forward 1-2, and he's going to out-mobility the dive kicks, but this is going to be a very mobility-heavy matchup, and you're going to see, wow, he absorbed the Palpatine on hit, and he's going to utilize that trait to its full potential here.
Yeah, smart
and start
stuff.
things up.
That specific character power allows Hellboy to absorb hits with hyper armor. Does take a little bit of reduced hit stun, but is able to fight his way out through the last hits. It's SylverRye playing it safe. There's the overhead, no punish.
Excellent block, though, on the 2-2 mix-up that Hellboy does possess. He can low, he can overhead off of that, and the neutral has been reset, and trying to feint him with these cancels in the air and going into the low.
Now, very tricky stuff coming from Hellboy. What you saw there, that ground pound is a jumping low attack with a massive hitbox. Suction cup, the Fist of Doom getting all the job done early on. As he tosses gargoyles, not sure if that's going to do anything, but continuation on the combo. We're going to tie this up at 1 life bar apiece.
Absolutely dead even so far. A couple of big mistakes by both of these guys. 2 huge whiffs that got punished, and that is going to be why we are dead even. And we're going to see some lead cancel, and I'm not even too sure what side he was about to land on, but SylverRye picking things up, and he has a background bounce to play with. He's going to continue this combo into some massive damage, and what's going to be the mix on the knockdown. Throwing the gargoyles. We're going back to the 90s here.
Yeah, meaty gargoyles. Who cares if Black Adam's at home? No advantage there. Great whip punish coming in from Gross. Meter burns and extends, but drops the combo, picks it back up to Dominican reset as he forces SylverRye into a clash. Now meter advantage there for SylverRye. He's going to wage one, regain 15% of his health, and traits up that armor. Gross playing it safe.
Oh, absolutely. And even if when you saw Gross leave the ground, even if with a dove kick, the armor was there ready for it. He could absorb it and punish him with the upshot from full screen, sniping this man.
All right, big time.
And what an air snatch. Get out of my airspace.
So quick. Keeps it unclashable with that double forward 3, but the wake up jump. Gross reading the throw. Does he have enough to continue the combo for death? Chip damage territory.
One hit is all it's going to take to separate these guys in the first game, and all of a sudden,
all right, that
the trade of life, if he gets hit, he's going to come back with even more health.
All right, Gross waiting for the trade.
Here he goes.
With just a pixel life, SylverRye's going to regain a piece of health with the meter left. A second chance, a second win, and gunshots ready at the helm. Gross advancing up with punish, and first blood goes to Gross, up 1-0 now. Black Adam win pose. Get used to it. It isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
And that's how we're starting off the top 8, ladies and gentlemen. That's just a taste of things to come here. Gross barely edging out in the very first game. Essentially had to kill SylverRye twice in order to even take 1 game off of this man.
All right, now SylverRye electing to go back to player select, give himself some time to calm down. He's going to stick with Hellboy, maybe look for a change of scenery or a change of gear. The gear system's so slick. Some of these top guys actually quit out to the main menu if they don't like their randomized gear because we're a bunch of divas. It's cute. And SylverRye going back to get caped up.
Looking pretty good here, starting things off nice and slow. The first game very, very fast. Looks like they're trying to feel each other out here, as it was just a slugfest to get things started. Oh, SylverRye looking like an input error with that down 2 full screen, but Gross not pouncing on the opportunity.
Yeah, very risky stuff there from Gross trying to anti-air Hellboy. Again, that aerial movement. He has the leap and he has the ability to perform an air dash. Who knows what side it's going to hit on, but when you get the punch, you clean it up. Background bounce, say hi to Brainiac for me one time.
Gonna give him Das Boot.
All right, 569 damage. Hellboy with some of the lowest defense in the game.
That's going to make all these combos do a little bit added damage here, what it looks like on paper. And the EX Palpatine, unlimited power.
Yeah, Gross knowing a thing or two. That Hellboy armor can absorb around 6 hits. And with the aerial juggle, he's able to continue the whole combo. But there is that jumping crown pound.
And waking up with the lightning cage, a couple of moments there where it could have actually swung in SylverRye's favor.
Yikes.
If he wasn't able to get him off that magic pixel. But he's going to come off the bar and try to get the kill here, and the air grab's going to do it.
Yeah,
and we're all tied up once again in this first game.
Just ragdolling the king of conduct, having his way. Hellboy, he doesn't even belong here. He just decided to show up and, kick some ass early on because that's what he does. As Gross follows up, background bounce now. delays the forward 3. A little bit of style on that with Palpatine hands to keep him at a distance.
Such good recognition by him to punish the meterless shoulder when he saw that SylverRye still had bar, could have meter burn it at any time and go late. Trade is activated, armor's on the screen, beautiful air to air, an easy conversion in the snatch, and the back three goes so far you can't even air escape.
Yeah, big advantage there for SylverRye. Gross teching out, losing 2 meters and still getting hit anyway. Now this clash does nothing for him besides reset the neutral, and SylverRye jumps in immediately, continuing the onslaught.
That's what the mobility of Hellboy's all about, making that one read, and you're 0 to 100 real quick, full screen, and SylverRye gonna tie us up 1-1.
Yeah, hand to the face, beat down on the chest. Gross refusing to block on wake up, trying to jump out, punish. Great meaty timing from SylverRye. And of course, what else to be expected? 3 2s across the board throughout the top 16 for all of these men to make it here.
Absolutely, and both of these guys in a 3-2 situation just to even get into this top 8. So tight, the competition's so fierce here at Combo Breaker.
All right, slowing things down. Gross rushes in, he's had enough, keeping it safe. Very methodical now, using that interactable, and a punish off of the dash up. Gross with great knowledge of the frame data, especially on those interactable.
Oh my goodness, and those are about 14 American resets in the corner right there. And SylverRye trying everything he can to get in the corner, but Gross not letting him out.
Yeah, definitely taking off now. Back to the wall, SylverRye letting the gunshots fly, and an errant attack too far out. Easy punish for a player of Gross's caliber, and he is running away with this massive life lead.
And there we go, coming in with some more lead pressure, but Gross has just taken the momentum of this entire match. Jump 2, opening up SylverRye, gonna force an early clash. He's got so much health remaining.
The goggles look nice anyway.
Not too sure what purpose they're kind of serving here against Black Adam. Maybe try to survive the lightning a little bit here as Gross picking up right where he left off before the clash, opening up this man into the corner we go. And is he going to play it patient? No, gets immediately aggressive, and he's switching things up when he knocks this man down in the corner.
I mean, yeah, at this point, Gross has nothing to lose. Even taking this combo here, SylverRye drops it, wakes up with the low lightning. I mean, he's just kind of having his way, waiting for that trait to recharge. Here comes the win button, and Gross up 2-1. SylverRye didn't even want to see the win screen. Hold that. Like to thank the great folks at NetherRealm for giving us that player select and rematch option right there in the menu. Makes the salt go down a little easier, so you don't have to watch a win screen.
And this is how Gross has played the entire tournament. He's been so sharp, that's why he's on the winner's side. And it's going to be on SylverRye to make some adjustments. I like how Gross was able to adjust mid-set to where he knocked him down, stayed back, and kind of let SylverRye do his thing, the leaps, the bounds, and try to keep him in the corner that way. And then right at the end, immediately switched gears, went aggressive. And I like how that opened him up twice.
And we got another change of scenery here on the stage. SylverRye going with the forward two into that unblockable, interactable. Couple that with the footsies. Do not whiff anything in front of me, sir. 349 damage into more mix-ups. How does Gross respond?
Oh, with a dive kick and a nice conversion. Meterlessly, he's going to spend the bar for the extra damage here in the corner. And with the spoots.
Yeah, double boost stomp to the face.
Oh my goodness, he just disrespected this man with a wake-up upshot.
Yeah, but it's a great thing because the arc of the gunshot is enough to carry mid guys standing right in front of him and any jump arc thereafter. So the smart stuff from SylverRye as he has shifted momentum in his favor. Gross now back to the corner.
And already in forward 2 range, he has to respect just like that. Holding a little bit of frames there, and SylverRye changing things up. It actually caught this man staggering, press the button in the middle, and he's looking. I'm not too sure what he was looking for there because he didn't have the meter to air escape or anything like that.
Yeah, he might have dropped it back 3 a little early on the input, but either way it goes, every piece of damage count. All of these gunshots are adding up, and Gross now trying to force his way in. EX Low Lightning successfully blocked, and more gunshots to the face to stop him in his tracks.
And he actually waited for the lightning case this time, not working, and the sword coming out of nowhere. Trait activated. Is he going to end with the lightning hands to push this thing off? And he is not. And SylverRye just trying to mix this man and send us to a game 5 here. Overhead works, but lightning case works for Gross here.
Now wait a minute. Now only a real master could make this comeback. There's the the dark magic, black magic, to get SylverRye down, working on 39 health points.
Speaking of magic, Gross is going to need some here if he wants to close out this set right now, but catches a bullet on his way to the skies, and we're going to a game 5 to start off this top 8 here at Combo Breaker.
Would it be any other way? Let's just be serious. It's the battle to the top is a grueling level, and it's the first of 5 events. Combo Breaker was going to set the precedent of who's going to qualify. You know, to get the big win here, you're probably going to have enough points to sustain. But if each individual major is as crazy as this one, who knows where that shift ends up. So both of these men trying to take advantage early, get that clean spot on the leaderboards, and kind of ride the wave as smoothly as possible, which smooth is going to be ridiculous.
100%. And this is just a taste of things to come. These competitors have a long season ahead of themselves here, KP. As we're going into Game 5 here, SylverRye trying to bait out something in the air, but gets hit by the interactable, and Gross already going to work.
I don't know how I feel about this tank top. It's green. Either way, gets hit with the unblockable, interactable. Gunshots to keep Gross at bay. Dashes up to the corner, trying to force his way with the mix-ups through the air. My turn back, plus frames into the trait cancel, and keeps it safe. Gets a lot of bar and chip damage.
And got lucky at the 4-2-3, breaking the armor there of Gross's. And one thing I've noticed with SylverRye, he's really kept it simple with the 2-2 mix up, conditioning him with the overhead. I'll be looking for the low here late in the set.
Yeah, and Gross is going to spend 2 meters to ensure death on that great health bar. He is now 1,400 hit points away from advancing to the winners finals. And whoa, lucky trait there. If he would have eaten that meter burn back 3, launched across the screen, 400 damage, corner pressure, you name it. Gross escaping.
Has the positioning too. And actually, he's catching SylverRye, trying to wake up, and he's trying to get out of this corner, but getting nothing off it. And there it is, the stagger off the 2-2. He's been conditioning him with the overhead, and now he's going to try to use that fear to try to generate. So got pressure, the air throw, not going to work here.
Just out of range for that air throw. Great reaction from SylverRye, but missed the mark ever so slightly. Catches the Palpatine hands, and here we go, the strategy. Gross wow, he doesn't need a combo. Every individual hit counts, whether it's chip or down 2 there into the conversion. Unclashable coming up, SylverRye in big trouble.
SylverRye gonna spend both bars to try to keep himself alive as long as possible. Needs a hit here, needs a combo, because a straight hit here from Hellboy will not do it. He's gonna get a second one, coming in with a jump 3 instead of the low.
All right, now without 2 meters for an air escape and Gross sitting on 1 bar, the reality is he is 1 combo away from death. And here we go. If Gross closes this out, this should be it. The young man from the Dominican Republic advancing to the winners final.
Gross, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the winners
No hugs in season 2. Oh man, damn, I tried to stop it. I was